American fast food. The United States has seen it all and innovated the fast food industry worldwide. We saw drive-in restaurants, drive-through restaurants, and restaurants in the most bizarre places. But lately, it's the food truck scene which is taking America by storm. They come in all shapes and sizes and just about every cuisine. So we're going to try out this evolving food truck culture right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today on the show, I'm jumping on the Patty Wagon to see what a day in the life of a food truck business owner is all about. Then I head over to Woodstock, Georgia. That's about 25 miles outside of Atlanta to check out a beer and food truck venue that features a different food truck every day. The food truck we're visiting there is called LowCo Motion, and they get their ingredients directly from local farms. Then we head back to Atlanta to meet the owner of the Atlanta Food Truck Park and Market, and meet a few of the food trucks that are there today, including Mediterranean cuisine, Jamerican cuisine, and seafood. Atlanta, Georgia is a city located in the southern state of Georgia. It's a city with an incredible history. The city was a big part of the American Civil War and was burnt to the ground in 1864. But after the city was rebuilt, it grew rapidly in population. Atlanta, Georgia went from strength to strength. During the first decade of the 20th century, Atlanta experienced a period of unprecedented growth. In 3 decades' time, Atlanta's population tripled as the city limits expanded to include nearby streetcar suburbs. The city's skyline emerged with the construction of modern buildings, and Atlanta emerged as the center for black commerce, with one of the largest concentrations of African American businesses in the United States. In the 1950s, racism was getting worse. The people of Atlanta played a major role during the civil rights movement in the 1960s, with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Ralph David Abernathy, and students from the Atlanta's historic black colleges leading the way to desegregation. In recent years, Atlanta has become the 7th most visited city in the United States, with over 35 million visitors per year. Visitors are also drawn to the city's outdoor attractions like the Georgia Aquarium and the Skyview Wheel. And of course, people come here to Atlanta to check out the diverse culinary scene. My first stop in Atlanta is the Patty Wagon, a burger restaurant with catering and food truck services. I'm going for a ride on a truck and seeing for myself how owner Dan Silvaro prepares for an event. Dan!
Hey Gary, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you on the Patty Wagon. So the burgers are so good they're criminal.
Yes, sir.
Where did you come up with this concept?
That's what we do. We drive around all day baking the law.
Baking the law.
Baking the law. It's one of our burgers we're going to be making for you today. And that's our mascot, Carl. That's what we call him. He's Carl the convict. Food trucks are legal. There's just a lot of permitting issues.
Okay.
Every county needs their permit, and some cities need different permits as well.
Okay.
That's probably the most complicated part of the whole process.
So the trucks, are they making money?
Yeah, they turned out to be very profitable for us. We started off with one truck about 4 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Then after that, we opened up the restaurant, and then we got another truck beginning of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing good.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been a great ride.
So what do we got here?
Right here, this is a good behavior.
Yep.
This is baking the law. That's what we do all
All day
day
in the truck.
Yeah.
We drive around all day baking the law.
Love it.
And this is the hot pursuit. Try the good behavior.
So I'm out of jail, and now this is the first meal I get to eat.
Because you're out on good behavior, that's right. And it has bacon on it, goat cheese, and strawberry preserves.
story preserves?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, the sweetness of the preserves, the gamey of the goat cheese, it goes really great together.
Okay, here we go. I'm out on good behavior.
Give it a whirl.
Oh, that's good.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I'm glad I got out of prison for this.
That's right.
And you really taste the sweet jam on that.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? And the gamey, the
Really
goat
good.
cheese.
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
This is a little more gourmet than your average burger.
Yeah. We took our burgers and then we just tried to put a little twist on each one, you know, to satisfy everybody's palate.
Great.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give that one a 9.
Awesome.
Yep. Now this one here is called the,
Bacon the Law.
any sauce on that?
Yeah, we put a 5-0 sauce.
What's 5-0?
5-0 sauce, so I can't tell you everything.
Okay.
But it's mayonnaise based, it has some ketchup and some horseradish in it.
Okay, and why 5-0?
It's the police.
Oh, of course.
The police.
The police.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
All right, going in. Oh, Dan, that's good.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Got everything you need right there.
That's our most popular burger right there.
I love it. I'm giving that one an 8.
An 8.
That's still my favorite
That's
right
your
there.
favorite one.
It's got that nice jammy kind of taste.
All right.
And I like the idea of it being on good behavior as well, rather than being bacon the law.
That's right.
Okay, and the last one is called the...
Hot Pursuit.
Love this. This one's different because it has a different sauce on there, right? And some lettuce.
So it has lettuce, tomato, onion. It's blackened. It has jalapenos and pepper jack cheese on it.
Hot
And
pursuit, because it's
hummus.
going to be hotter, right?
That's right.
And the sauce on that's a fire aioli.
Okay, and you got the jalapenos in there as well. Perfect. Okay, and... Oh my God. It's got a real kick to it. That's really good. I'm giving that one a 9.
Good, I'm glad you enjoy it.
I love that Mexican kind of twist to it as well. But the one I'm going to finish is the good behavior.
The good behavior. Fantastic.
You have been awesome.
Yes, thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem. You have done a great job with this. You should franchise this.
Yes, we were thinking about franchising it.
Is that
And,
right?
yeah, in 2018, hopefully we'll get that rolling.
Awesome. Well, good luck with it all.
Yep.
I'm going to finish this off. You better get ready for a team.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coming up, I'm going 25 miles north to the city of Woodstock to see the popular craft beer and food truck venue, Truck and Tap. I'm meeting the owners of the LowCo Motion food truck there and learning about their farm-to-truck business and tasting some delicious fresh food. Here we are in Woodstock, a part of Atlanta's metropolitan area, to see a special craft beer and food truck venue. It's called Truck and Tap. I'm meeting up with Zach Yorchuk, the operational partner, to learn more about their unique business.
This is such a cool spot. Absolutely. I mean, I didn't even knew this was here. I feel like it's like a bit of a Portland, Oregon feel, hipster.
Yeah, it's suburban hipster, something like that. Yeah.
Now, what is this idea? This is really cool, and I reckon this could be the future.
Maybe so. So we bring in the best food trucks from all around Atlanta in a rotating selection, about 20 to 30 different trucks we work with in the area, and we rotate about 600 different beers in every year. About 600 unique beers in every year.
me?
So always changing menu. It's a bar for a adventurous clientele.
Okay, beer. What are we drinking today?
So we're drinking a couple locals. So you've got the Reformation Union, or Hattie rather. Reformation Hattie. They just changed that name. Reformation Hattie from here in Woodstock. They're about a mile down the road. And I've got the Creature Comforts Tropicalia out in Athens. So that's an IPA that's been very popular.
No, awesome. So let's try this one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Our thing, we want to curate the best beer and food that's in Atlanta, and we think that that's getting made on food trucks around here, and definitely our brewers from across the region. So.
Love it. Well, I'm getting a little hungry, so cheers. I'm going to head back and meet the guys back there at LowCo Motion and try some of their wares.
Today the food truck at Truck and Tap is LowCo Motion. They're a farm-to-truck business working closely with local farms to get the freshest ingredients possible to make low-country cooking-inspired food. I'm meeting owners Jason Jewett and Kerry Mira.
I've had some beer. I'm not tipsy, it's okay.
All right.
But I'm really hungry.
Okay. So we're gonna cook.
We're gonna cook something for me?
We are. You're gonna help my business partner Jason. You guys are gonna make the OMG BLT.
OMG, oh my God.
Yeah.
BLT?
It's what people say when they eat it. So I couldn't not name it that. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. But we do. We have a butcher that does our bacon for us, and then we hand candy it. We've got.
O-W.
Yeah. That would work too. It just doesn't have that ring to it, I guess. LowCo with the W is for low country.
Okay.
I was working in Charleston and working for farm-to-table restaurants that literally made everything from scratch. I think once you go that style of cooking, it's really hard to go back. And so when
When things are fresh, it just is so much better.
and people don't realize the difference until they have it that way.
Yeah.
And so when we came up with the concept for her, I wanted her literally to look like a farm stand.
Yeah.
My brother is a graphic designer.
It's
He
a
helped
her?
me out with her. Yes, her name is Lola.
Lola?
Lola.
I love it. You're really connected to this little baby.
I am.
right?
This is my baby, for sure.
This menu looks really good too. It looks really healthy. And even the details, all the details, even like it's lit up real cute around the...
The details are fun, actually. You know, like when you walk up and it's something engaging, then it's not just, you know, it's more the restaurant feel.
I'm getting hungrier.
Hungrier. Oh, we don't hangry?
Let's stop, I'm getting hangry. Let's stop talking, let's start doing.
All right. We are starting with a locally sourced sourdough bread.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You know what? Just looking at what you guys have been serving here, nothing looks like it's from a food truck. It looks like it's from a gourmet kitchen.
You know what, and there's a lot of trucks that are actually starting to do that. We have a few friends here that run trucks in Atlanta that are making everything from scratch.
It's so cool.
And, you know, just trying to up the ante and, you know, go past the stigma that some food trucks have.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we have a full kitchen on here, so we can do whatever we want. We have a locally sourced bacon, and we candy it. So this is candied bacon. We make a dry rub that has brown sugar, cayenne, garlic, a little salt and pepper, just to give it, yeah.
South and Southern, right?
Yeah, everybody, you know, thinks farm to table, oh, it's such healthy food and whatever. I'm like, listen, we use a lot of bacon and we use a lot of butter, so.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Fresh, yes. Healthy, maybe not so much.
Okay.
So we've got some homemade roasted garlic aioli instead of just normal mayonnaise.
Yeah, that looks great.
Gotta make it a little fancy.
Oh yeah, how about that?
Got some Georgia grown tomatoes. We're so lucky that we're still getting Georgia tomatoes at this time of year.
Yeah.
Fresh big lettuce.
So good. And there we go. And I love the way it's actually presented. That is so cool.
Eat with your eyes.
I love that.
And then you pace.
All right, well let's get into it, shall we?
Yes. You ready for this?
All right, this looks good. Thanks for doing this.
Absolutely.
That's good. You know, this is great. This is exactly what I feel like after a beer.
Bacon and beer. I think you're good with the hat now, actually. We had to have it on the truck.
Oh
but,
yeah, that was for cooking, right?
Yeah.
That's
well,
cool.
and so you look cool.
Oh yeah, exactly, gangster.
Right.
And how long has it been in operation now?
September 13th was a year.
So you're happy you did it?
Absolutely.
Really?
I think I'm happy and I love my job like 85 to 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people can say that.
When don't you like it?
Paperwork.
Okay. All right, let's do this. This is not going to eat itself, right? You've been awesome. Thank you
Cheers.
so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
After the break, I'm stopping by an actual food truck park to meet Atlanta Food Truck Park and market owner, as well as trying some wonderful gyros. Here we are at Atlanta Food Truck Park, the first permanent food truck site in Atlanta. It offers food trucks to the community and visitors come for lunch and dinner. I'm meeting the owner of this special place, Tanganyika.
Hey, Tanganyika.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. You are a wonderful African country.
That is what I'm named after.
Yeah, which is so cool. I love that name.
Thank you, and you got it right.
Yeah, well, it's not your average,
It
name.
is
You've got it
not,
right, right?
and I'm not your average person.
I can tell. So you own the park here,
I
right?
do.
Okay.
I do. So the park is very much based around the food trucks, but it's bigger than that.
Okay.
Because I want to offer an experience where people can come and want to sit and talk and share, the whole concept of breaking bread.
Yeah.
So our tables are extra long so that we can have multiple parties sitting, and that you can absolutely. So it's very communal.
So you've got so many different varieties that come in here. I mean, so from what to what? I mean, what do you got?
So I work with most of the trucks that are in Atlanta, and we have everything from your traditional American fare, and then we also have your international specific. So you're going to have your Mediterranean with your gyros, you're going to have your Indian with Bollywood Zing, Japanese Asian with the hibachi.
Yum. Well, I mean, that's the thing about Atlanta is you guys, you're kind of behind on the whole food truck
We're
thing.
always.
Because the permits are so difficult here.
It's not just the permits. So food trucks have been out 25 years. The
Okay.
first food trucks that were recognized as food trucks were 25 years ago. Atlanta tends to be a little later. So I call us late bloomers, right? So, but the good thing is we can see how everyone else has done it.
And do it better.
One of the food trucks here at Atlanta Food Truck Park today is gyro chef Ali. He's whipping up one of his tasty gyros just for me.
My story starts when I moved to the States from Iran. And because my English was not good and I wanted somewhere, a job that makes me be socialized and speak, so my
Because
English...
you have to speak English and you improve, right?
Of course. I mean, no matter what you do, no matter how professional you are in your job,
because you're
you
an
cannot
architect.
Communicate. Yes,
Yeah.
civil engineer, and then I went to school for architecture, and then because my English wasn't good, I needed some job that I can communicate with people, socialize, so I can learn that skill, and I wanted to present myself and my profession. But slowly, my father-in-law, Siavash Moradimer, who has a great restaurant in Florida, it's called Mirage Restaurant.
Nice.
In Clearwater. And then, so he embraced me at his restaurant, started teaching me the cuisine, and slowly, I fell in love with the concept and the restaurant business. And I kind of put my civil engineering and architectural on the side, and I started focusing more on this profession, which has become my passion, and I've been doing it for 14 years right now.
Well, I'm getting hungry just talking about your gyros. Can we get inside and make one?
Of course, let's do it.
Okay. I am starving. This is going to be really good.
Here's exactly where the action starts, okay? So we basically sizzle the pita breads, and this is a specialty oil that I'm not going to tell you what the recipe is, because if I say, I'm going to pass on my business to you, and...
It's that good, huh?
Yes, it's great. All right. I make all the sauce and dressings myself from scratch. From all the herbs or hand-dried herbs. It's not just the regular dried herbs that you get it from
That's your heritage
grocery
coming into play there, isn't
exactly,
it? Yeah.
Exactly. And I should thank my mom, because whenever she goes back home, she actually gathers all the people to hand-bake the herbs, dry them out, and powder it, and bring it to me. So
in Iran?
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yes. My gyro, the reason that it's really tasty and delicious is because it's completely lamb, and we're gonna cut this.
Great. Yeah.
So I like to sizzle it, despite the fact that some people don't like it sizzled, but I like to sizzle it just because of the fact that it gives it a little bit more flavor.
Make sure it's cooked through too, because this kind of double cooks it, right?
As it has different stages, over there was its own attention to a meat and the breads. Now we're coming here where the topping goes. I think I'm the only in the first person, as far as I know, that put pickles in the gyros.
Oh.
So the reason I put pickles in the gyro, because pickle is sour and it gives, with the tzatziki sauce, which is a yogurt base, gives it a really nice kick to it. Now here we come to my another secret.
What's in that?
It's called garlic sauce, so it's definitely have garlic in it. But for the further recipes, you need to contact me later.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna put some lettuce.
Yum.
Up to this point, I don't care how much I talked about my business. From this point on, you're gonna tell me how.
Can I try some?
Please.
All right, let's do this. Can I be honest with you?
Please.
Okay. Ooh. Ali, it is sensational.
Nice.
You can taste the yogurt, and that meat is really good and crispy.
See, I told you, it has two different sides to it. It's tender and crispiness both together.
Just sensational.
When we return, we're checking out some Jamerican cuisine, and I'm going to dive into some yummy seafood. There are two more food trucks visiting here today. First, I'm stopping at Jamerican cuisine, then I'm going to try Seafood Station.
And it's Molly.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Gary. Now you do the best Jamaican cuisine, or Jamerican cuisine.
Jamerican.
So what am I going to try here today?
You're going to try the jerk chicken, rice and peas, and curry chicken.
Yum. Thank you. I need to taste it. So what do you got here? Okay, let's check this out. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that smells good.
This is the curry chicken.
Yeah.
This is the jerk chicken, and this is the rice and peas.
This is great. So the rice and the peas is a Jamaican thing?
It's a Jamaican thing. You cook the peas, season it with like your green onion, thyme, and a Scotch bonnet pepper, and then coconut juice.
That's awesome. Okay, let me try this. So this one here is the curry?
curry chicken.
This looks good. Oh yeah. That's really good. What is that
It's spicy. It's spicy. You can. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Do you have a water?
Just forgot that we had the Milo on. Sorry about that one.
All right, last one here
Is the jerk chicken.
Let me try it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's smoky.
Because we have the grill that we do everything right on spot.
I love that. That's really smoky. It's like a real barbecue.
Yes, so taste your rice and peas. All right. Dab a little
right, okay. Here we go.
Dab a little of that and taste it.
Okay. Ooh, it's coconut. Oh, that's delicious.
Yes, both of them nice.
This is really good.
Yeah.
You've been awesome. I've got one more truck to try.
Okay.
I've got a little bit more room
All right.
to fit it in. Mohammed. Great to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
I heard you do the best seafood in town.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So what are we gonna have today?
Shrimp skewer.
Yep.
Fried shrimp skewer. We got a lobster mac and cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Garlic parmesan fries.
It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've eaten so much today. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze it in.
Yeah.
Let's bring it on. Look at that. That looks awesome.
They're nice, seasoned up, homemade. We make everything from scratch.
Is that right?
Nothing out the box.
Okay. Muhammad. That is the best seafood in town. That's not oily. You know sometimes when seafood's really oily?
Yeah.
That's not oily at all. It's really good.
Right temperature grease, the right time in the grease. That's what counts.
You've been awesome. I'm going to finish this off. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
This southeastern US state is rich in history. The dark side of its history is it was once the capital of the slave trade. It was also the battleground during the American Civil War. From the bright side, this is a place with many historic landmarks to explore. It's known for its humidity, Monkey Island, and outstanding southern cuisine. This picturesque part of America even has its own dance. Today, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina. about American food history, so where better to go than Charleston, South Carolina? Local resident KJ gives me an insight into the African-American influence on Southern food and culture here.
Everything is Gullah Geechee. The language, the cuisine, the traditions, the norm, we are all one people, which then set up America to become what it is.
Wow,
Yeah.
just amazing.
Then I meet with Tara, who is a local foodie with an impressive Instagram following. She's going to give me a quick lesson into why Charleston has so many amazing food options.
Everyone is so good, so if you're not good, you're not gonna last. Your restaurant won't survive in Charleston.
Okay.
So they're all just, everyone is just upping their game and it's just getting better and better.
Then it's time for a burger and some local craft beer with another foodie, Jai.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to meet you.
When it comes to food and American history, you can't go past the humble cheeseburger.
The Cowboy is definitely, it's a really, really unique burger because the colossal size onion ring on there. We use a beer batter for the onion ring fry, grilled jalapenos, and then our house smoked barbecue sauce.
And I also visit Destiny's Community Cafe to learn some of Charleston's Gullah Geechee history.
What our people did when they came by passageway through the ships, they were able to smuggle the rice and the different seeds in their hair because they already knew that it was a value.
Regina shows me how to make a Nigerian dish that's been passed down through 9 generations.
The green bell peppers pretty much go in almost all of our dishes.
For real? But basically we got all these ideas from you guys.
Yeah.
And you must be KJ.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Welcome to Charleston, man.
I'm loving it. It's pretty hot here.
It's very hot all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's great.
I don't know if it compares to Australia, but it's
well,
hot.
I guess hot in Australia too. I mean,
Right.
there's different parts of Australia,
Yeah.
but I love the place. It's kind of like got a real rich heritage here, right?
Yeah, very rich heritage. I mean, this is one of the birthplaces of America, you can say,
For real.
especially as it relates to what we know as black culture or black America.
Yeah.
So it's said that about 40% of all enslaved Africans were brought through Charleston
Wow.
on Gadsden's Wharf. It's pretty widespread knowledge, right? You know, we have a bunch of people from England who came to this new world. Then they got here and they were like, we don't really know what we're doing here, And so the west coast of Africa, which is known as the Rice Coast, was central in the development of America. And people ask, like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Well, when we had our 13 colonies, Charleston was the richest city in the colonies. It was like 3rd or 4th largest city.
Wow.
But it made the most money, and that was because of rice.
Okay. Which came from the west coast of Africa.
Correct. So the skills and knowledge of my ancestors, I identify as a Gullah Geechee person.
Yeah.
So we are the direct descendants of those West Africans that were enslaved and brought over here. Everything is Gullah Geechee. The language, the cuisine, the dialect, the traditions, the norm, we are all one people. That's why, we don't write Gullah Geechee with a hyphen or slash. It's all, it's 2 words, but we're one people.
Okay, love it.
Our ancestors, though, were brought over here because of their skill on cultivation of rice, their knowledge of wetlands and marshlands and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so that knowledge helped propel Charleston to become the wealthiest city, which then set up America to become what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
There's a writer who I really admire. Her name is Adrienne Marie Brown.
Okay.
And I'm paraphrasing all of her work, right?
Okay.
But what she basically says is in order for change to last, it needs to be a pleasurable experience.
Right.
So our call to action is very simple. Go support someone who's black and in the food space every Friday. It's like Taco Tuesdays.
Okay.
Right, but for black people food.
So today's episode's all about history of food in America. So we want to kind of get to the grassroots of American, black American food as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you recommend I kind of go and try?
I think you should go to North Charleston.
Okay.
Right? That's my stomping ground.
Okay, great.
You should go see Regina. She has a place called Destiny Café.
Yep.
You 100% need to eat there. Not just for the food, but her story.
Okay.
It's great. But then you can't leave Charleston without getting some ice cream.
Okay.
Right? You got to go get some ice
It's
cream.
hot, right?
It's very hot. Off Track has great ice cream, and they source a lot of their products locally.
Okay, great.
So if there's such a thing as farm-to-table ice cream, they're kind of that.
Yep.
And then last but not least, you want some American experience, you got to get a burger.
Okay.
Sesame Burger, good place to go. Try it out.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
You've been amazing, and I wish you well with everything. I've got some eating to do.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Be well.
downtown Charleston is Off Track Ice Cream, serving vegan and traditional recipes. I'm keen to try some of their unique and interesting flavours.
Ice cream traditionally made in America is artificial emulsifiers, thickeners, stabilizers, and we kind of take it all the way back to the roots. And when we add that flavor, whether it's local organic strawberries or local chocolate, like the flavor, it's just so profound because it's not being hidden by things that it shouldn't be, that we think shouldn't be in the ice cream.
Mark and I were living in New York at the time, and we started making ice cream at home just for a fun hobby. So that's how it started, and it kind of blew up from there. We came down here looking for commercial real estate, and we found this space that we're in today. The renovations took us about 6 months to complete, so it was a big project, but once we were able to open, it was really exciting.
Hello Tara, good to see you.
Hi, so nice to see you.
Well, it's so nice to see you, and what great circumstances we're actually meeting under.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Of course.
So the food scene in Charleston is kind of booming, right?
Oh, it really is. It's incredible.
So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from New Jersey, but I moved down to Charleston a little over 4 years ago.
Okay.
I graduated from college, and about 3 days later, I packed up and came down here.
Okay.
I've been coming here on vacation for a few years, and I just loved it so much. And the people were so nice, and the food was so good. I'm from right outside of New York City, and I didn't want to do the city thing, so I came
This
down
is
here.
so different. I mean, everything's a different pace, right?
It really is, and I like it a lot better. So it was originally Charlestown, I think.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that.
The town belonged to Charles.
Yes, I think
Probably
it was something King Charles, something like that.
So this is all about American history and American food. You can't go wrong with an ice cream. Americans have taken ice cream to a whole new level. Didn't invent it, but they certainly have invented the sundaes and everything else that goes along with it. So what a great time to be had here.
And if you walk around down here, I mean, every building is hundreds of years old, and they all have such great stories and history. And
Yeah. So where does all the produce come from?
I think a lot of the produce comes from, the towns surrounding. So Charleston is a peninsula.
Yeah.
So we're a tiny piece of land, surrounded on 3 sides by water.
Yeah.
So, you're not going to get any of your produce on the peninsula, but there is tons of farms, in Hollywood, South Carolina, and Somerville, and in the surrounding areas that are just absolutely beautiful. And John's Island tomatoes are the best tomatoes in the entire world, and they're
really?
well known, and they're just incredible. So you can get some really great local produce here.
The summers here are brutal though, right?
Oh my gosh, the humidity. I'm sure you'll experience that this week, but the humidity here is crazy. It gets so hot, but I think it's worth it. To me, I'll take 2 months of some really hot temperatures for a mild rest of the year.
Yeah. Being an Instagrammer, can we call you that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Food influencer.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, you probably have the biggest Instagram in Charleston. That's why we wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just get an idea of what's going on with food here. I mean, is it kind of like coming from New Jersey and New York?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it all up there, right?
Yeah.
How does it compare to a big city like that?
Charleston, it is a small city with some of the best food in the entire world. I mean, I think the food in Charleston is so good, and everyone is so good. So if you're not good, you're not going to last. Your restaurant won't survive in Charleston.
Okay.
So they're all just, everyone is just upping their game, and it's just getting better and better and more creative and more inventive, and using those local ingredients, and digging deep into the history of Charleston.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using our salted chocolate covered pretzel ice cream to make a milkshake. And then I'm also going to be making our cheat day sundae. It's a vegan sundae. So it has a vegan house-made snickerdoodle cookie on the bottom, vegan vanilla bean ice cream, vegan house-made caramel, vegan whipped cream, and sprinkles. So a mouthful, but that's what I'm going to be making.
Here we go. This is what we came for.
Yum, my favorite.
Wow, so we've
Okay.
got like a sundae and an ice cream.
So we have the vegan cheat day sundae here.
What?
And this
Vegan?
is completely vegan.
Wow.
So everything in here, there's a vegan snickerdoodle cookie on the bottom.
What?
There's vegan ice cream in here.
Okay.
Vegan caramel sauce and vegan whipped cream.
I love that.
I mean, you would never know this was fully vegan.
Oh my God, you probably should have told me that after the fact, right? I probably wouldn't have even known. That just looks absolutely fantastic.
It does,
I
I
want to
cannot
try that. And what have we got here?
So this milkshake here is a salted chocolate covered pretzel milkshake, and it is one of my favorites. I love this flavor of ice cream.
Love it. I mean, I love the fact that we call this the
the cheat day Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of not really a cheat day when it's vegan, so
Yeah,
you're kind
you
of like
feel a
being
little
healthy,
better.
right?
Yeah, you feel a little better with the vegan in there.
Let's try it, shall we?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
look at this.
Yum.
Caramel, but it's vegan.
I want to get some of that vegan snickerdoodle cookie in there.
Tara, this is incredible.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That is so good.
So good, and you would not know that is vegan at all. Just gorgeous. And down the bottom there, we have the snickerdoodle.
Yum.
Just a great way
Yum.
to have a great time in Charleston, eating some great ice cream.
Yeah, I love that coconutty taste you get from that
absolutely.
vegan whipped cream.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So
you
good.
would never know that was vegan.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And this one here.
Yum.
Oh my God, this sundae just tastes amazing. The chocolate bits that are in it, the pretzel, you can kind of get that pretzel taste as well. This is gorgeous. I want to come back here again.
That is delicious.
This is great. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. This
No
is so
worries.
much fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's nothing more American than burgers and beer. So what better place to go than Sesame Burgers and Beer? I'm meeting Jai from Jai Eats to check out the American classic, the humble hamburger.
According to food historians, the first cheeseburger was in 1924 by Lionel Sternberger. He was a 16-year-old kid working at his dad's restaurant in Pasadena, but they didn't coin the phrase cheeseburger. They called it a hamburger with cheese. Charles Kalin, he actually coined the phrase cheeseburger, but then it wasn't trademarked until 1935 by, I think it's Louis Ballast at Humpty Dumpty Drive-In in Denver. This is our Sesame Burgers and Beer, the Park Circle location. We've been here since 2006. Definitely known for our gourmet burgers with our unique toppings, local craft beers, and obviously your larger commercial grade beers as well.
And it must be Jai.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Great to meet you.
Jai Jones from
Yes.
Jai Eats.
Correct. Yep.
Which is your Instagram handle, right?
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for inviting me here.
Absolutely.
Sesame
Burgers and Beer.
Great. So I guess we're going to be having some
burgers and probably some beer too.
It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
You are a native here in Charleston?
I am. Yeah. I've been here all my life, and moved away and ended up coming back because it's a great city.
Yeah.
I love being in Charleston. I love the Low Country and
The Lower Country. Now, what is that? Everyone talks about the Lower Country. It's like something. It's coming from Australia and from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's something I don't normally.
So it's kind of the coastal of South Carolina.
Okay.
So you have Charleston, you have kind of Hilton Head, and kind of the coastal part of South Carolina is considered the Low Country.
And then I guess as you go up, you kind of like as it gets higher, there's mountains.
Yeah.
Okay.
So North Carolina and all that.
Okay.
Up that way.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So what's the food scene like here? I mean, you are taking photographs. You've got your Instagram thing going on.
It's interesting. It's grown a lot. So I started doing this, probably about 7 or so years ago.
Yeah.
And it's evolved so much from that. A lot of chefs coming in and doing really unique ethnic cuisine now, which is really fun. And a real interesting focus on seafood. So there's...
You're right by the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect place for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything from oysters. Oysters are huge
Wow.
down here. Yeah. Southern cuisine. There's a great place downtown that does garlic crab rice.
Okay.
Yeah, which is incredible.
A lot of rice too.
Yeah.
What's it like living here? I mean, it's very hot.
It is, yeah. Definitely around like June to August, it just is brutal.
It is.
So you're usually inside somewhere those days. But yeah, other than that, it's great.
I mean, growing up here, I guess the food wasn't always amazing as what it is now, right?
No, it's evolved a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I was younger, it was a lot of my family cooking.
Okay.
And that traditional Southern cuisine.
Okay.
And I expanded outside of that once I, moved back to Charleston.
Okay.
And got to experience the breadth of the culinary scene here.
That's the thing. I mean, when we were younger, I mean, I'm much more older than what you are, but we just didn't go out for dinner.
No.
I mean, that was like, you'd go like once a year. It was like to the Chinese
Special
restaurant or something.
occasions.
It was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But now we eat out all
We
the
do,
time. And
yeah.
sometimes it's cheaper to eat out than it
Sometimes
is
it
to
is.
cook at home by the time you get all the ingredients.
Yeah.
So it can really work out that way.
Right. There's so much great food here that I kind of prefer it sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
So we use certified Angus beef. It's a 7-ounce patty. We start them off on a charred grill with, we have a house seasoning that we use. I'm not gonna give you the recipe for that. My favorite one, the Cowboy, is definitely, it's a really, really unique burger because the colossal size onion ring on there. We use a beer batter for the onion ring fry. grilled jalapenos, and then our house smokes barbecue sauce. It's got a real nice tanginess to it. And then the build your own burger, it's a traditional cheeseburger. You know, it has the American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and then our house mayonnaise, or it's basically a roasted garlic aioli. It's just a perfect burger.
Alrighty, and here we go. Perfect. Look at that.
Nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So what have you got there? You've got one with an onion ring by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think this is their cowboy burger.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of like one made to order, which is kind of it looks like it's got some healthy salad and stuff in there. And we've got beer as well. Beer. So it's true, burger and beers.
Absolutely, yeah. True to the name.
So this is a local beers, right?
Yeah. So this is from Frothy Beard and Revelry, which are two local breweries here in Charleston.
Right,
yeah.
That's awesome. Alrighty, so let's have a look at this. So we've got lots of tomato, onion, salad in there, and some lettuce, and some amazing cheeses as well, and some mustard as well. All right,
that's fantastic.
I'm going to go in.
Yeah, go for it. How is it?
Wow, really tasty. You can tell you can taste the charcoal on the burger.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that mustard on there is just stunning, and the cheese just fantastic. All right, should we try the beer as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that's really fruity.
It's really good. Yeah.
What on earth is that? Yeah. That is so cool.
So good.
Let's dig in and eat.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
It's not going to eat itself. Let's go.
Cool.
After the break, I head over to meet Regina at Destiny Café to hear some fascinating stories about the local Gullah Geechee community and their amazing history.
So they do a Gullah Geechee tour, so they go to the plantations, they get to see and learn how history needs to not repeat itself.
Absolutely.
Charleston has a long checkered history that includes the horrors of slavery and the Civil War. Regina is going to show me how to make red rice, the Gullah Geechee recipe that can be traced all the way back to the African continent. Let's hear some of her amazing story.
And Regina, great to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Well, I think it's all my pleasure because I'm going to learn a lot about your culture and your food today.
Destiny Community Cafe, we're 6 years old.
Okay.
We're a nonprofit, pay what you can cafe.
What?
People pay whatever they can afford.
Love that.
Yes.
Anyone can come here and eat and taste her amazing food, and they just pay whatever they can afford. And if that means nothing, then they pay nothing. If they're going to pay a little extra, they pay a little extra.
Some people do. I've had really nice people come in and they've just ordered a sweet tea and left a $100 bill.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Our mission is to be able to allow people who are struggling or low incomes to be able to help them be better citizens.
Yeah.
So that if that's a hot meal or clothing or shelter, you know, we assist and help give them resources for all that. Charleston, South Carolina is one of the most high trafficked for enslaved Africans to come to America. What our people did when they came by passageway through the ships, they were able to smuggle the rice and the different seeds in their hair.
They're so smart.
Yeah.
For real?
Braided into the hair. Because they already knew that it was a value, and when kids were either kidnapped or forced to come over here in enslavement, they wanted to have something that if they would be able to trade off for, you know, to hopefully be free or to be able to get a meal or something. So that's what they did. My ancestors were Gullah Geechee people, which we call Gullah Geechee because
Gullah Geechee.
Gullah Geechee, which is a language that they developed. Because when there have so many different languages in Africa, but when all the different tribes were brought here enslaved, they had to communicate. So they took a little bit of the English
That's so cool.
and some of the tribal languages and combined into their own language. So we can make this dish as a vegetarian dish as well, or we can make it as a meat dish. And of course, we're in the South, so we eat pork.
Here we go.
So I do have pork sausage in here today.
Yep.
So we normally what we do is we prepare our sausage.
Yep.
So I cut my sausage up into nice healthy pieces. I have two different sausages here because you can mix it. You can even put bacon in here. We also make this dish with shrimp.
Oh, yum. That'd be great.
So it's a lot of flexibility. So normally we put our sausage together. Everything goes in this beautiful one pot cooking.
Okay.
So I get my pot ready. Just a little bit of veggie oil, a little generous amount.
So have you changed this from your grandmother's recipe at all?
A little bit. I make it a little shorter, just a little bit, because we don't always have a lot of time when we're here. So we got our onions.
Using white onions for this?
Yeah, white onions, green bell peppers. I use the red bell peppers too. Sometimes this dish, if you want, you can make it spicier, which West Africans like spicy.
Northwestern Africa is Morocco, right? Those guys have got spice on everything.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's kind of filtered down through there.
Yeah, the heat is good for you too. So our antioxidants and all that good stuff from our red veggies, everything just goes in this pot and sautés down.
Yep.
Here with our Gullah Geechee kitchen, actually the green bell peppers pretty much go in almost all of our dishes.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it a West African thing, or was it all the way from back in Africa?
Peppers, yes, Africa.
So but basically we got all these ideas from you guys.
Yeah.
You also, some tours come through here as well, don't they? And you kind of like teach some of the kids about your culture.
So they do a Gullah Geechee tour, so they go to the plantations, they get to see and learn how history needs to not repeat itself.
Absolutely. That's browning up really nicely.
Yeah,
now.
it's pretty. It's caramelized. You can smell the aroma.
Yeah, love it. Okay, so what's the seasoning in here? What's in this?
That's just a blend of smoked paprika,
a
bunch of herbs and spices that we use. I normally put some parsley in there too.
Okay.
I mean, you can puree your tomatoes and just puree them down because you want your rice to have that beautiful orangey kind of almost red color.
That's quite
so
red
it's red
rice.
color. That's right, red rice.
Simmer for about 8 hours or so, or is that too long?
That's too long.
Okay.
The main thing is the broth and kind of just let it go and cook and do its own thing. But if you do have a blender, you can just blend all of this up.
Okay.
And then let it stew down. And it'll be a little faster. I do a little tomato paste to thicken it up. Yeah. And then everything marinates in there.
Great.
Yeah. So now water, since we got all that broth, tomato paste.
Okay.
And then our rice, and we put the top on. And it actually, you don't have to stir it or anything. And you want to slow, because you know with tomatoes and tomato sauce, you don't want to get that. It's easy to burn. Once you burn it, you can't fix it.
Oh, yeah. So now it comes down to the rice.
The rice, long grain.
This is where it goes wrong.
Yeah.
If you're not too careful,
Can't
right?
go wrong. Because your ratio of liquids and your ratio of rice.
Okay.
So you want one of rice and then 2 of the liquids.
Okay, great.
So I eyeballed that. That's about 2.
Yeah,
and
great.
then that's my rice.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Just like Grandma used to do.
Yeah, like Grandma used to do. So yeah, and that's it. And look at this. This is so
wow.
beautiful. And you'll see.
That looks like a stew. That looks so cool.
And that'll all marinate together. And that's a meal by itself.
Now it's the tasting time. Oh wow, look at that. I mean, this is a dish that has been refined over many, many generations. In fact, goes all the way back to Nigeria. So it's a real honor to be able to just taste her food and taste her culture. Look at that rice. That's really kind of cooked al dente, as they'd say in Italian, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Perfect. Gonna try some.
Yeah, please do.
Want to get a bit of everything, a bit of sausage. Oh.
It's hot.
Ooh. Oh, it tastes good.
Thank you.
I can really taste a lot of this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of great. And the rice is cooked to perfection. Love the pork. What I love the most is the vegetables and the flavor you get from all those vegetables. It's just gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've had a wonderful time here.
Me too.
And I've learned so much.
Yes.
Thanks, Regina. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too.
I'm going to eat this right now.
Big American cities are known for being fast-paced. Modern restaurants pride themselves on serving up quick bites for people on the go. But in the South, life seems to move at a different and slower pace. The food here takes longer to prepare, the portions are bigger. All this extra time at the dinner table has created a strong community here in the South. Each dish crafted with time, love and attention. Today we learn about the community surrounding the food, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today we hit the tracks on the Charlotte Speedway.
You are a race car driver, right?
Yes, I am. I race in the truck series with DGR Crosley.
We stopped for breakfast at a James Beard nominated restaurant.
I won't talk too bad about Northerners today, but Southern folks know how to cook grits.
Chef Paul cooks up an unconventional dish.
That's popping in my mouth.
Yeah, Pop Rocks. So strawberry flavored Pop Rocks.
That is so insane.
And we try some Southern classics in a renovated auto repair shop. Our journey begins at the Charlotte Speedway. Here racing is more than just a sport. On race days, fans will spend the entire day at the Speedway, and some even camp through the night. And for athletes like Natalie Decker, it's this love for racing culture that makes NASCAR so irresistible.
Well, you know, you're just such a role model for girls. You know, this has been such a male-dominated sport for so long.
Yeah.
Girls like you are coming up here and they're making a big difference. So, you know, it's just fantastic.
It is. It's really wonderful to now look back where I started racing in go-karts and short track racing from the Midwest, to look back and see how many more females there are racing. And I'll get messages on social media saying, like, you inspired me to race, like, thank you so much, like, now look at what I'm doing. And it feels so good to hear those stories, because when I was doing that, there wasn't very many females.
Yeah.
There was quite a few, because there was Danica, and she really paved the way for women in racing, and now I hope I can come in and do more and show more and get more females in.
So the funny thing is, you and your brother kind of switched roles. He was kind of like a race car driver, and you were kind of doing the pretty stuff, like dancing and stuff.
Yeah, so my brother raced snowmobiles with my dad a lot, and he was so good at it, loved it, and he was wonderful at racing. And then I was in dance and plays and did all sorts of different things like that, a lot of girly things. And then all of a sudden I was like, Dad, you know what? I want to race. I want to be a NASCAR one day. What do I need to do that? And I saw a go-kart race, and I was like, ooh, that's what I can do. Can I please have a go-kart? I was probably about 7 years old. And that's when my brother was getting out of racing, and I started to get into it.
And he's modeling now,
And now he's a model and lives in California, and yeah, he's doing wonderful things. So we completely switched roles.
Doug, tailgating. Tell us about, for people who don't know what tailgating is, it's such a massive culture here. The food, the camaraderie is fantastic.
Well, tailgating and racing starts way before we ever drop a green flag to start the race. If you go to any track, especially if it's a night race, there are people tailgating at 7 o'clock in the morning, or they spent the night before and they're up. You know, we have a lot of campers. I mean, at some racetracks, 25% of the people that are in the stands are camping in their motor coaches or their tents or whatever right around it. But it's a huge gathering, and it's a lot of camaraderie. And there are people that have been coming here that want a specific space because they've made friends with the people that camp beside them. And they swap recipes, and you know, it's very family oriented.
So tailgating is pretty big here. I mean, you've been out there and done a bit of that yourself, I imagine.
Yeah, tailgating is huge, and the fans love it. They get to come here early and grill out food, and it's like a pre-party before the race. They're celebrating, you know, that there's going to be a great race. And it's so big, you can come in your truck, you can come in your car, you can come in a camper, and you just all hang out and have a good time and celebrate being here and watching the race.
Whether it's grilling in the car park lot or dining at the Speedway, food is essential to race culture here in Charlotte.
Okay, let's talk us through chicken and waffles.
Fairly new incarnation. I know people in the South have been eating this for a long time, but in about the last 10 years, chicken and waffles has become a huge item.
It's really
especially
healthy
for brunch.
Yeah, really healthy for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, they took the calories out of this before it got onto our plate.
Thank God, otherwise we'd be having like a heart attack.
Yeah, we need to be out walking on the track right now instead of looking at it.
Instead of driving around it, we're
exactly,
walking.
Right? But the taste makes it work.
So we've got some salmon, which is kind of a real healthy kind of...
Yeah, that's more like my diet for a race car driver right there, not the...
Do you have to watch your diet for race car driving?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta watch what you eat. My trainer and everyone, they always tell me, if you don't put the right fuel in your race car, is it gonna run good? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, you better put the right fuel in your body.
For Natalie, eating clean is essential for maintaining a quick mind when she's on the track.
Yeah. So right now we're on pit road.
Okay.
So you'll be driving on pit road, and then if this is your pit stall, you like pull in,
Okay.
stop,
Yep.
4 tires.
Really?
They drop you, drop the clutch, go.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay, so this is catfish, right?
Exactly. And there's a story behind why the Speedway Club, which is a fine dining restaurant, serves a staple like catfish. Our founder, Bruton Smith, it's one of his favorite dishes, and any chef that's been here has to have catfish at the ready. So if Bruton shows up unexpectedly, there's a plate of it, comes out really quick.
Well, because you said that, I want to try that real quick. I mean, let's have a look here. Oh, this looks good. So this is obviously fried with a really nice kind of panko breadcrumbs, I think.
Oh, it's breaded and then fried, and then you know, pretty much the way it would be done anyway.
Oh wow, that's really good. Why do you love it out here? What is it about racing that drives you?
I love it because if you can imagine right now going 180 miles an hour
Yeah.
with a car in front of you, a car behind you, and a car alongside of you,
Wow.
and trying to go, you know, as fast as you can and be
And not
your
hit
best, not hit them.
Yeah.
So it's just something I can't even explain of a feeling that I get, and any athlete, you know, probably has that feeling of accomplishment and being proud of yourself and just wanting to get better and do better.
Family food and a drive to always get better. That's the core of racing culture here in Charlotte. Outside the racetrack, the pace here is pretty slow, but it's the extra time and attention that makes home-cooked meals so good.
We're not having barbecue right now.
No, we're not.
We're having breakfast.
Yeah.
And a place called the Yoke, which is so perfectly named.
Yes.
We always like to look at stuff and try to figure out how we can make it our own, but always through a southern lens, so we're trying to do that with breakfast.
So Greg Collier started the Yoke down in Rock Hill in South Carolina several years ago, and really that's kind of what brought him to attention here in the Charlotte area. He became really well known for his traditional Southern style cuisine. He was recently nominated for a James Beard Award.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Charlotte's first African American semifinalist in the James Beard Award.
Last year, well, earlier this year, I was nominated for a James Beard Award for Best Chef Southeast. When I tell you, I'm still surprised about it. For so many chefs, that's the Oscars when it comes to food world here in America. So for me, it was just it's just one of those things that I wasn't expecting. I didn't feel like I had done the work for it yet necessarily, but when I got it, like, it was extremely shocking, a huge honor to know that hopefully the chefs that came before me who might not have been able to have a platform can take joy from me having a platform for them. And I hope I do right by what they taught me.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying some of his food. What are we having?
We're gonna have shrimp and grits.
So with the shrimp and grits, we actually use a jerk sauce and smoked Gouda cheese versus the traditional cheddar, and then top it with that scallion pesto again.
And then we're also gonna be doing the mojo hash,
Yep.
which is root vegetables, fried egg, a little bit of a pesto on top of it.
Hang on, pesto.
Yes.
Pesto is so not Southern.
It's a little bit of a fusion.
Okay.
I'm a Southern cook, and I always kind of want to do Southern things, Southern thought processes, but we always like to do stuff with a little bit of a contemporary flair.
Okay, grits. So what's grits made from?
So it's made from corn.
Okay.
So it's just ground corn. This is going to be a stone ground grit, so it'll be a little bit larger grains.
Okay, great.
And I'm sure he's put all sorts of cream and cheesy goodness in there. That's how you make them tasty.
Well, do you know what? Before I even taste the shrimp, I want to really try these grits without any cheese.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they're good.
Yeah.
So good grits, you put your spoon in there and they pretty much stand up, right?
I mean, pretty much that's the goal. If they're too loose and watery, they're not going to be any good. You know, instant grits, that's not the thing.
Southern folks know how to cook grits. So one thing about the South, and everybody's like the South is slow. It's not that we're slow, we just like to take our time and do things as best as we can do them. But it's the same thing with grits. A lot of people cook grits and it's like 10, 15 minutes. We take 2 hours to cook our grits. We actually make a roasted corn stock to cook the grits in. So it kind of intensifies that grit flavor.
All right, let me try some of the shrimp here with some of the barbecue sauce on top. Oh, wow. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
And I bet you that sauce it would be made by him.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so the kind of gravy sauce that goes on top, I think every chef has their own particular way of doing it. They'll all be a little different, but really that intense flavor that really kind of pulls the whole dish together.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can see why people eat this.
Oh, yeah.
This sort of dish is not something I'm used to having for breakfast, but this modern take on Southern classic is a delightful way to start the day.
So this is going to be a mix of root vegetables, along with brisket, wonderful sauce going on there, a little bit of a gravy.
Nice.
And then with the fried egg on top.
Yep.
It's perfect.
You know, I'm kind of getting the feel that this is kind of like luxury Southern food. A little bit, even though it's served out of a market. Like the pesto, just to me, just sets it off.
Well, it's all about taking these traditional ingredients, traditional recipes, and maybe modernizing them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think one thing that Greg always tries to do is stay true to the core of the recipe. So while he might throw a little bit of pesto on top just to kind of increase the flavor profile,
I love that.
you know, he's really paying homage to the traditional foodways of the South and the wonderful farmers and producers we have here.
Southern favourites with a twist. The yoke is setting trends for chefs here in the South. The Stanley is a new restaurant led by an inspiring chef. You won't find your typical Southern cooking here. Every meal on this menu is fun and unconventional.
The Stanley, tell us about the Stanley. What was the concept here? I mean, it's different from your other restaurant.
Slightly different. I mean, for me, food is all about the product.
Yeah.
It's all about the relationships with our farmers and the network of purveyors that we work with, and trying to procure and secure the best products we possibly can.
Yeah.
It's really easy to make good food when you have great products.
Absolutely. So today we're going to be learning something from you today, which thank you so much.
Yep.
What are you going to teach us?
We're going to be making some foie gras.
Great.
And we just got the first strawberries of the season. So we're going to have strawberries a couple of different ways on the plate with it.
Yeah.
And some little
That's a real
garnish.
mix, strawberries and foie gras.
I love it.
Pretty quickly you learn that Chef Paul doesn't play by the rules. There really isn't any ingredients that's totally off limits.
We like to have fun.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you what this is. I just want to watch the expression on your face.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. That's popping in my mouth.
Yeah, Pop Rocks. So strawberry flavored Pop Rocks.
That is so insane. Are you going to put that in the foie gras?
Yeah, we're going to just sprinkle a little bit on top.
You are crazy.
We like to have fun.
That is so cool.
I was definitely not expecting to have Pop Rocks for dinner, but if this James Beard award-nominated chef says it's a good idea, well, I think it's worth a try.
James Beard award nominated twice.
Twice.
What was it like the first time you got nominated?
The first time it was crazy. I had no expectations for winning. It was a rainy day. I took my youngest son to school, went home, went back to bed, and I was like, and woke up an hour or so later. My phone was going ballistic. I had all these text messages, and my good friend Joe Kindred, who's also here in town, called me and he was like, dude, you made long list. And I was like, what? And he's like, you made long list. And I was like, no way. And looked at my phone and saw all the texts and went and looked it up, and and it was really cool.
I mean, chefs work so hard. I mean, you guys are working, the hours you work are crazy. Yeah, they really are. I mean, I have so much respect for you guys. When you get an award like this, it's like, it's worth it.
Now it puts a bigger target on your back.
Yeah. Well, also, it does make life more difficult for you because the people who come here now,
the expectations are so much greater.
Has it been a big difference?
Not really. Knock on wood. Thankfully, since we opened just about a year ago, we've been busy.
Great.
It's no surprise that the Stanley has been so busy. This ever-changing localised menu keeps customers coming back.
So we started off with some fresh strawberries and caramelized those in some brown sugar.
Yeah, and they're fresh.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
and caramelized those in some brown sugar.
Yeah.
Added some vinegar, cooked that down, finished it off with a little bit of chicken stock.
Just smells so good already.
So a big thing for us is always about the presentation. When I studied in France, it was pounded into my head that you eat here, and then here, and then here.
Wow. That makes a lot of sense. How long did you spend in France?
About 6 months.
Yeah. Somebody once said to me recently, if you want to be a great chef, you should learn how to cook in Italy, learn how to present it in France, and then come and serve it here in America.
Yeah. Interesting combination for foie. We just started playing with this. I really like it. It's a white chocolate.
Wow. I mean, it works really well because, I mean, the whole essence of the creamy consistency and texture of foie gras, which is basically duck's fat, in amongst your strawberries, which gives it a little more of a fruity tang, and then putting on obviously some chocolate with that, I think that would work beautifully. Obviously, visuals first.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Yeah.
That smells really sweet. And then we're going to hit into there. I'm going to go right in the core here, okay? I'm going to add on some of that chocolate.
Yeah, take some of the white chocolate. It really makes a difference.
Oh. Oh. Wow. There's so much going. I have so many different flavors going on there. I don't know where to go. That is such a great looking dish, such a great smelling dish, and most importantly, a great tasting dish.
Absolutely.
Unconventional and unforgettable, the Stanley is redefining Southern hospitality. What was once an abandoned building on a forgotten lot, this restaurant has become a local hotspot, focused on creating a community through food. Chef Lou is cooking up an old Southern favourite.
So this used to be an old gas station, and then it was a tyre shop.
Yeah, so this entire neighborhood is really kind of coming together. It's an historic community here in Charlotte, and recently there's been kind of an influx of some more retail spaces, restaurants, that kind of thing.
Well, when we got it, it was at least closed down for 10, 15 years. They had screens on the outside. There was a house that sat over here to the right that is now our parking lot. There was nothing that you would want to hang out in, that's for sure.
I love what he's done here. I mean, what do you do? What do you do with an old gas station? I mean, you kind of keep the character a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So, this is just so cool. I love what he's done with with the decor, and he's got some elements of the of a Texaco gas station.
Yeah. The barbecue's a lot tastier than the tires were.
One thing that sat with me with barbecue was the community it builds and the family that it builds.
Community. It's the foundation of Southern cooking. These big portions and strong flavours are meant to be shared. But depending on where you travel, you could get something totally different.
So tell us about barbecue. I mean, this is the thing about the South. Pretty much the northern part of the country, they don't really have a barbecue as such. Mm-hmm. But there's something about this region of America where everyone has their barbecue, right?
Definitely, and it's super, super specific to the area you're in.
Like a city, even.
I mean, regionally in the state, definitely. Yep. So, eastern North Carolina is different from western North Carolina. Here they kind of have a fusion. So you've got the pork, which is very North Carolina, but they've got the Alabama chicken, they've got the Memphis style ribs, they've got the brisket.
We don't do anything fancy. It's just salt and pepper, 10, 12-hour smoke. But we do a dry rub on our ribs. We do brisket, which is more of a Texas item. Sausages on Saturday, a Texas item.
Okay, so what is the pork? I mean, what makes it different from other people's pork?
I think North Carolina has, for a long time, been the heart of the country's pork production. Yeah. And so there's a real celebration of that in the barbecue history and the traditions in this area. The barbecue sauce they use is a little bit more vinegar-based than maybe some of the sweeter tomato sauces you might be familiar with.
Here comes some food.
Yum.
I'm having burgers?
No, that's pulled pork.
This is pulled pork. Okay, look at that.
So for Gary and Caroline, what I wanted to make is just our pork sandwich.
Now that is something else. Look at that. Absolutely
Those homemade pickles on top.
Yep.
A little bit of coleslaw.
And this is a Carolina pork, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Pulled pork, chopped.
Yep.
A little bit of a vinegar-based coleslaw, so
Okay.
it's not gonna be that creamy mayonnaise. Homemade pickles.
Of course.
This is how to do it.
You know, we smoke the whole shoulders, and we literally just pull off of it all day long and just chop. I put a little bit of pickle on there because we do make house-made pickles, but generally it just comes with the red slaw, which is a Lexington-style slaw. So it's nice and finely chopped with vinegar base. We put it on a very simple bun, nothing artesian or local or this. When you're sitting in your backyard, that's what you're gonna eat.
There's nothing too fancy about this place. The old recipes and techniques are able to speak for themselves.
Okay, look at that. That looks really good. There's a lot of meat on there. He's certainly
Oh,
not, he's
yeah.
being generous, right?
Yeah, you can't be stingy with the meat.
Okay. Okay, the pickles obviously are really great. Add a crunch and also a real zest to the whole thing.
Yeah, that and the coleslaw.
And the coleslaw on top as well.
Yeah.
And I see what you mean by the vinegar. It's not sweet at all. But the meat is allowed to do its thing and
Yeah.
taste like meat.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I do love that it's a little scarred on the outside, which I
Yeah.
really love that.
yeah.
And you know what? If you eat that, you're not going hungry for the whole day.
Definitely not.
That's a lot of
Especially
food.
because you got sides too.
I know, right? let's try some of this pork pepperoni. Oh, just like Christmas. On Christmas Day in Australia, we have pork. We eat pork a lot.
Oh, cool.
And that's exactly like I remember tasting
Yeah.
it. And there's so much of it too, which is so good. And here we go, the macaroni. Obviously, that's pretty much going to taste like macaroni, I imagine.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's almost a mustardy taste on that. Just so cool.
Yeah.
And obviously, in a meal like this, you do need a salad of some sort. So there's some tomato and there's some.
It's a classic Southern salad,
Okay.
Southern vegetable. Very little nutritional value.
It's the care and attention to detail that makes Southern cuisine here in Charlotte so good. It's no wonder why such strong community is built around the dinner table. Thanks for coming on the journey with us. Join us next time as we continue our tasting tour throughout America. This is the political capital of the world. Here, restaurants are where deals are done, secrets are spilled, and where presidents party. But in the midst of this exciting atmosphere, restaurants in this city are inspiring social change through food and art. Today we explore the world of conscious cuisine and sustainable farming, here in Washington, DC. We visit an iconic restaurant leading to social change.
We were really honored and delighted when President Obama chose Busboys and Poets to come to when he offered his amnesty program to low drug users.
I try exotic dishes prepared by emerging immigrant chefs.
We're using food as a way to build community, right? We're connecting people that normally probably wouldn't be talking to each other or communicating or connecting.
I pick up some produce from a local farm for a delicious meal.
We are a natural farm, so a lot of our weeds are controlled by hand. We just pull them directly out.
I've been to the farm and I've got a whole heap of healthy goodness here, which I picked from Eat Well.
Yeah.
What can we make with this?
And before we leave, we visit the famous Zucchini Grill.
You can sit, relax, eat your food, and go without paying, because if you don't have money, we'll respect you the same way.
I start my exploration of Washington, D.C. with a visit to Busboys and Poets, a gathering place for artists, activists, thinkers, and dreamers. It's an iconic restaurant serving conscious cuisine.
Andy, what you're doing here is kind of like, I'm getting my head around it. Because it's a little different from your average restaurant, right? In so many ways. First of all, the pivoting theme is poetry.
Yeah.
Poetry is about the human condition. It's so much about change. And that's kind of what you're doing here a bit, right?
It's also very subversive.
Okay.
It's interesting because poets are the first, the first ones who tap into the culture.
Yeah.
They tap into the nerve of a society, and they're able to touch people in ways that no politician no bureaucrat can possibly come close to, and therefore it always has been the instigator of change, as you say.
Absolutely, and the modern version of that is obviously, you know, the hip hop kind of like rap. I mean, I know it's not poetry as such.
It is poetry.
But it is. It is.
It's spoken word.
The first restaurant you started, you got 7 now. The very first one was not unlike this one here, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So we opened it in an area that was transforming very rapidly. Lots of gentrification, lots of change was taking place in that what is called the U Street corridor, which is considered birthplace of the civil rights movement in the United States.
Wow.
The venue features a laid-back eatery showcasing local art, a full bar mixing up some delicious cocktails, and a bookstore with literature by and for people of colour. There's a whole lot going on here.
You can almost get a sense of the spirit of the restaurant just walking through the bookshop. I mean, the books that are there kind of give it all away.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and it's about people, so which is so cool.
You don't see many books that we carry here in traditional bookstores. We carry books off by and for people of color. Oftentimes underrepresented in many, many bookstores, of course, throughout. Especially when it comes to children's books. It's an important addition to what we're trying to create here, where we have kids that come here that can see people on the pages of those books that look and represent them.
This restaurant is a space where art, culture and politics collide. Andy's goal is to inspire social change and transform the community.
We have poetry, we have panel discussions, we have conversations about important issues that people want to talk about. We have authors that come here, we have music, all kinds of elements that are used on this.
This is great. I mean,
stage.
This is the kind of thing you kind of see some government taking responsibility for, but this is not a government thing. This is a person making a difference.
It's always people that make the difference.
Also, employing people, you do not discriminate no matter what.
Absolutely.
What if someone's been incarcerated?
We actually were one of the first businesses here in the city that banned the box. You don't have to check off on an application that you were previously incarcerated, because that used to be the norm.
Yeah.
So we removed that from our applications. We feel like we need to be able to give people a chance. People that have been incarcerated, that have served their term to society, they should have a chance.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, what happens to them? They return back to prison.
This is great.
So you have people that come here really appreciate the fact that they've been given this second opportunity, and some of them really excel and do incredibly well.
Busboys and Poets strives to fight prejudice and show what it really means to be an equal opportunity employer.
We were really honored and delighted when President Obama chose Busboys and Poets to come to when he offered his amnesty program to low drug users.
Did you get to meet him?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He came and he actually brought some of those folks that had just been released from prison for small drug crimes. Ended up having lunch with them. It was really remarkable to see that. Very exciting.
And that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, this little idea that's made this changing lives.
The restaurant's goal is to provide healthy, nutritious meals in poor neighbourhoods.
This is a vegan dish made with brown rice and curry sauce and a variety of vegetables, all fresh.
Love that.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
And
this is blackened salmon. This is one of our most popular dishes.
Yeah.
It's salmon that is grilled, and then wild rice underneath it, of course asparagus, and this beautiful corn salsa with a lemon sauce.
All right.
So I'll eat some of this, and then we can switch.
Let's switch over. I'm going to just try a little bit right here. So, oh yum! Oh my gosh, that has a real almost an Indian flavour to it.
Curry,
which obviously, which is curry, which is just stunning. Great.
Like to try this?
Yeah,
we'll switch.
Let's switch. Oh wow, look at that! That's a really great piece of salmon. And of course, some of the wild rice, which is going to give it some of that crunch.
This has kale.
Oh my gosh. Has it got a mustard on there as well?
It's the blackened spices what you're tasting.
Wow.
Busboys and Poets is a great place to take a deliberate pause to feed the mind, body and soul. Foodini was founded on the idea of using food to create sustainable jobs for immigrant and refugee communities. The result is epic tastes from around the world.
We wanted to support immigrant refugee communities, very much like my parents, right? They came to this country, didn't speak English, not much education, so finding work was really tough. And so really giving a place for people like my mom and my dad to be successful, to use their skill sets to earn a living, a good living, but then also be able to share their food and their culture, not just within their own kitchen, but basically the entire city. So I think we see this as a great opportunity to not only help feature, put a spotlight on the different communities of diaspora, within DC, but we're using food as a way to build community. Right? We're connecting people that normally probably wouldn't be talking to each other or communicating or connecting.
The restaurant here celebrates stories, heritage and cultures of these budding home-taught chefs.
This is East African Eritrean, so this is made by Chef Ibrahim, and this is injera bread, which is like a spongy bread, a little bit soft, and you enjoy that with these two dishes right here. It's called Zing, which is like a buttered beef stew. Shiro right here, which is like a chickpea mash, is how I like to describe it. She probably doesn't, but that's how I describe it. Both really delicious. So basically what you do is you take the bread, a slice of it. Usually it comes in like a piece this big.
Should we try it now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So you just, maybe if you had something like, have you had this kind of?
I have had it before, yeah.
Then dig right in.
Yeah. I mean, so what we just generally do is put a little bit of meat on here. Just a little bit. And can I put a bit of this as well?
I mean, if you want, Look at that.
This is going to taste amazing. And
there you go. Yeah.
Wow. So we've been to Africa.
Yeah.
Where are we going next?
We're going to Laos.
Oh, we're going to your home?
Yeah. So here you have a Lao dumpling called sakuyatsai, which is, it's made with tapioca pearls. Nope, so actually what you do is you just basically take a lettuce leaf like this.
Yep.
And then you put one in, like this.
It has almost a Vietnamese kind of look about it.
And then you just take a bite, and that's it.
And do you get transported back home when you kind of taste that?
Every time. Every time. So on the inside you got shiitake mushrooms, a little bit of tofu, and a little bit of crushed peanut.
Peanut, you can really taste the peanut. The peanut is the hero in here.
Yeah.
And the outside shell is really kind of chewy.
It's kind of like almost like a mochi kind of texture.
Like a Japanese sweet.
Yeah. So here's one of the signature dishes of Chef Mina, who's our Iranian chef. This is a kufta, but it's a Tabrizi style, which means it's like northwestern part of Iran. So you want to just take a fork and just kind of take a little bit of it.
A little bit of this. What's on the outside here?
It's basically a ground beef mixed with a mix of some split peas. And then you got barberry on top, which is like specific to Iran. Some walnuts, and then on the inside there's actually we have some dried fruits on the inside as well.
It's the first time I'm trying Iranian food.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Is this spicy?
No, it's a little bit sweet and savory. And it's got a different texture. It's not like the ground beef texture.
That's a very, very interesting tasting dish. In fact, I can't even tell you that it's like something else.
It's not. It's very, very unique. Yeah.
Providing a platform for undiscovered chefs from Africa, Asia and the Middle East, Foodini also allows locals to taste some truly unusual flavours. Having sampled food from different corners of the world, it was time to go local and visit a small farm just outside of DC. My mission is to pick fresh produce, bring it back to our chef for a truly farm-to-table experience.
Well, we are really on a farm. This is like way out of Washington, right?
Yeah, it's only about a 40-minute drive, but it definitely is completely 180 from the city life. Yeah.
It's so peaceful here. And this is your office. This is where you work.
Yeah.
Farm to table is so big right now, isn't it? I mean, I can remember 10 years ago it was like just kind of starting.
Right.
But this is a really big deal for restaurants.
Yeah, I think it's especially important down here too. Seeing as Southern Maryland is such a small, close-knit community, and a lot of people do this for a living, including me.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to actually go to a restaurant and see something that your neighbors have grown. We are a natural farm, so a lot of our weeds are controlled by hand. We just pull them directly out, or use natural things like vinegar.
Great, because otherwise you need pesticides, and then it becomes a whole. You're defeating the whole purpose of running a small niche farm, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eat Well Farms grows a variety of seasonal vegetables and fruits without using chemicals, fertilisers and pesticides. Organic matter from local restaurants is brought back to the farm and composted to complete the cycle.
This is a Starfighter lettuce mix. These heads look pretty good.
Oh, okay, great. So they're a bit more mature.
Yes.
All right, so shall I get some?
Here you go. Yeah, so you can just pull the head back and you just want to cut it off directly at the base.
The root. Oh, okay, so you leave the root in there. All right, I'm gonna grab this one here. This one looks a really good one because it's really thick leaves and is quite mature. So you need to go right at the root.
There you go.
Wow.
You're hired.
I'm hired. All righty, what else are we gonna get?
Yeah, we can go get some pea shoots.
Okay, so these look cool.
Yeah, so these are pea shoots.
Yep.
They're similar to snap peas, but we just harvest them when they're just starting out.
You like them young like this?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Just when they're starting to tendril, so you can see these tops right here.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Great, well, let's do it.
Yep,
What do we
so
do?
You can just grab a handful.
Oh, really? And just pull it out of the ground?
And just take your knife and just cut them right off.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, great, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
This will be enough.
Perfect.
I'm assuming that we're gonna make a salad here today, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Pop that in there. So is the farm kind of, is it making a profit?
So it's not really about profit. I think one of the best things about Eat Well DC is that they're doing this more for the environment and the farm to table movement.
Okay, great. And we've got some radishes behind you by the looks of things. We're gonna get some of those?
Yeah, we definitely can. That's fine, you can pick more.
That's beautiful, that one, look at that.
I know, so nice.
Alrighty, so, and some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
They're really cute. They're really kind of small but cute.
I picked lettuce, pea shoots and radishes, but there was one more thing we needed to accomplish our dish, and that is a free-range egg.
So this is Roxanne.
Yeah.
She's probably one of our friendliest chickens. We got her as a baby in October.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I have a hold?
Yep, so just keep her wings down.
Okay, otherwise she's gonna fly off. Right?
Yes. There you
Gorgeous.
go.
What's up with you?
Thank you for laying all these eggs. Okay, so here is our egg box.
Oh, wow.
Just lift this up slowly.
They're still being manufactured.
Yeah, so there's 2 hens in here.
That looks very comfortable.
Yeah, but I think you can grab some right here.
Am I gonna get attacked?
I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
No promises though, so.
Yeah, they're beautiful eggs. Look at that. One brown and one is almost like a
pastel blue.
grainy colour,
Mm-hmm.
which is just gorgeous.
Most of the farm's produce goes to 6 Eat Well restaurants in the city. The menus are designed to offer dishes that are seasonal and fresh. I'm heading over to the Charles, a neighbourhood gathering place at the forefront of the farm-to-table movement. With all this beautiful produce in hand, I couldn't wait to see what the chef comes up with.
Hello, chef. How are you doing? How's it going?
Great.
Welcome to the Charles.
Thank you so much. I've been to the farm and I've got a whole heap of healthy goodness here, which I've picked from Eat Well.
Yeah.
What can we make with this?
We are thinking about a catfish sandwich right now. It's seasonally down in southern Maryland right now. We're gonna make aioli out of this cilantro mint.
Oh.
It's gonna be the dressing for the catfish. These ones right now for this sandwich, we're gonna use it as a salad.
Yum.
And we're gonna do some pickles with the radishes as well.
Well, let's get started.
Awesome, let's go. Why I like the fan raise, because then you avoid having the catfish like feeding from the bottom of the.
Because they do feed from the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
But these are farmed, right? So they're actually better. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What I do here, this is a buttermilk base. So we're gonna pass the catfish to this one. So we do this breading out of flour, rice flour, cornstarch, and also cornmeal.
Yeah.
And then from the buttermilk, we're gonna pass it to the breading. The same lettuce you grab from the farm.
There we go.
We come, we clean them, you know, the small ones. We come, we clean them, wash them, and there we go, okay? So we have it here. Yeah, 2 breads. What I'm gonna be is open face the bread like this. We have our jalapeno, mint, and cilantro aioli.
Yum. That's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
That's very generous.
That's our order here, no portion. Yeah, we are gonna do a little bit more of this right here.
Oh, on top of the fish? Yeah,
on
nice.
top of the fish, so it looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, just for color.
Awesome.
And then...
And that little one there is the one I picked, right there.
Yeah. For salad, I have a mignonette dressing.
Okay.
Red wine, okay. So, with some bell peppers.
And some onion, by the way?
Some shallot. Flavors that look alike, but they're gonna contrast it, you know, contrast in your plate. So just a little bit like this.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, you know? Yeah. The flavor is already overpowering. I do a little salt and pepper on top.
Perfect.
Nice and soft, just like that.
That's going to be delicious just on its own, and especially we literally just picked that out of the ground an hour ago.
Fresh, like from an hour ago, from 2 miles away from here in our farm. So we do this. Okay, and we're just gonna slice it here.
Wow.
From the farm.
That is fantastic. Look at that.
Got
we
this
just
sandwich
in 1 hour from coming from the farm.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. There's so much flavour going on there. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely stunning.
This iconic restaurant place is in the heart of historic La Plata. It's one example of how the movement is gathering pace. Using ingredients grown only a stone's throw away, it sets a standard for what it means to eat local. Our final destination is an immigrant-owned restaurant in DC. Here the poor, homeless and hungry eat for free, sitting side by side with full-paying customers.
Sakina Grill, now the name is kind of like important too, right?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means peace, tranquility, and actually it's a big honor to have this name because of my mom. And I name after my mom.
I love that.
Yes.
So this is really unique. I mean, so you're taking social justice to a whole new level here in Washington. Alongside people who are paying guests, you have Saudi princes here, you have like the most richest people from around the world. Sitting alongside them, homeless people.
That's true.
How does that work in a restaurant?
This idea is actually, it takes me to my own childhood. When I landed here, I thought like I landed in a country. It was an American dream, and I had that dream where I would flourish, but I see the many homeless.
Yeah.
Looking food through trash can and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So my intention was to have a restaurant where I would offer a free meal to homeless.
How many homeless people do you serve?
Till last year, we counted over 80,000 meals we have served.
Is the restaurant still profitable? Are you still?
My business is still profitable.
Isn't that incredible?
It's going very well. You can come, use restroom, you can sit, relax, eat your food, and go without paying, because if you don't have money, we respect you the same way.
This is fighting against the whole thing about, people have to make their own way. Some people can't make their own way. Some people do need help. And what you're doing is just a remarkable thing. And having fed so many people, still being profitable is an absolute raise the bar for all of us. So
yeah, that's what I want to challenge the corporate business. I tell them, look at me.
Yeah,
it's going to be a chain business, and those are the members of this community, those restaurants. They will benefit greatly because people look at me as an exemplary restaurant, as an exemplary human being.
Despite serving meals for free, the restaurant doesn't skimp on quality. To keep with traditional recipes, most spices are directly imported from Pakistan, and the dishes are prepared by authentic Pakistani Indian chefs.
Today on the buffet that we were serving is a plain basmati rice.
Okay, let's try some of this. What should I have that with?
And you have a naan bread.
Of course.
Yes,
that is like traditional.
Traditional.
Yep.
And you have this is tandoori grilled chicken.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, this is a grilled chicken.
Okay.
And we have a potato and cauliflower.
Okay. So what is this meal?
Having once been in a similar situation, the owner vowed to help the less fortunate and lead the change by feeding the poor with dignity and respect.
Pakistani food is it's kind of similar to Indian food in some ways, isn't it?
Yeah, we use pretty much similar spices.
Yep.
How's it taste? Good?
Amazing. You can really taste the spice.
Yeah, thank you. This is all back home spices that we use from, we import from Pakistan.
Yep.
Because otherwise the food won't be great.
Yep.
I opened my door to the homeless community, and we've been doing since 2013. God actually used me to inspire people, to bring towards light and hope, which I'm trying to spread around the globe.
Right.
That we are one. We have to see, other human being as you want to see yourself.
Yeah.
Because this is a very dark time where everybody look.
Very judgmental.
And if you don't have any status, nobody really want to even shake a hand with you.
From leading the farm-to-table movement to employing immigrant chefs and, of course, feeding the poor, the restaurants in Washington, D.C. are setting a new standard for the rest of the country. Thanks for coming on the tour with us. Join us next time as we continue our tasting journey throughout America. Today we're visiting the largest city on the Mississippi River, a place with rich history and strong traditions. Here you'll find comfort food that has stood the test of time. Today I discover the history of Southern soul food here in Memphis, Tennessee. Our journey begins at a hearty breakfast spot with a unique setting.
Someone will come in and say, I thought this was a liquor store.
We visit Elvis Presley's favourite diner and try his go-to meal.
It's kind of healthy if you think about it.
What?
I try some mouth-watering barbecue at the joint, voted #1 in Memphis.
It's different.
What am I tasting? I'm tasting so much.
I'm telling you, it's just popping in your mouth.
Chef Betty Joyce cooks us some comfort food with homemade cabbage and fried chicken.
Let's try it. That is good.
Gary, you eating soul food now, baby.
And we take a step back in time at the historic Peabody Hotel. Memphis is the kind of town where you can go to a liquor store for breakfast and still grab a cocktail. It's no wonder why everyone in this town is having so much fun.
Hey Taylor.
Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
We're in beautiful Memphis, Tennessee.
We are on Broad Avenue.
The people are friendly.
We are very friendly.
This area is kind of like a little underwhelming, I guess.
Well, it's the revival going on right now. It's Broad Avenue. We have a lot of hidden gems though on this street. So
is that right?
A lot of them, yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be really cool pretty soon.
And our first stop here is here at the liquor store.
Yes, we're going to have some breakfast at the liquor store. Are you ready?
Is it early for that?
It's never too early for the liquor store. No.
Well, let's get inside
Let's go
and try.
inside.
This place is a combination of old school diner food with a Cuban flair. It's comfort food in the most comfortable place where you can come with your business suit or your flip-flops. So I think this place is a little slice of heaven.
This quick, casual dining joint has a creative sense of humour, a love for breakfast and a reputation for their Cuban sandwich.
Hey, well this is kind of...
Isn't this cool?
This is cool.
Yeah.
So this is a new spot, right?
This is a new spot, and I love talking about it because you can always say, hey, you want to go get breakfast at the liquor store? And people are like, what? So I'm like, yeah, no, the liquor store.
Well, I was a little confused arriving because, I mean, you'd expect it to be a liquor store.
And it was a liquor store. Like, this is actually what it was. It was built in like 1951.
Actually, someone was saying that the original neon sign is actually the original.
That is, all of the signs outside are original, which is really cool. Yeah. We've been
going through a lot of revival periods because Memphis, it was a ghost town for a little bit, so South Main, Broad Avenue, this is all going through a revival period with different styled themed restaurants because, you know, we can go anywhere for just good old-fashioned soul food or good old-fashioned barbecue, not knocking it, but that's really all we had for a while. So now a lot of different restaurants are opening up that are either Latin, Greek, Italian, just really different, and different themes too.
Because I mean, I can only eat so much barbecue before I kind of like, you know...
Meat sweats. You get the meat sweats, basically.
I need something else.
So Lisa and Louise, they actually own City and State, which is right down the street. They opened this business, and Louise is actually Latin. So this is a Latin American themed restaurant. They're known for their Cuban sandwich. So with the Cuban sandwich, both sides has mustard on it, and there's 2 nice meaty portions of ham cut. It's about 3 ounces of pork, pickles on one side, and then Swiss cheese on the other. Put it together, honey butter on the top. You got magic. I love mashed potatoes.
Sweet potato hash, Salisbury steak, and we have, of course, the Cuban sandwich. Because...
the biscuits.
Wow, thank you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
This
Thank
is great.
you.
I'm going to try a bit of yours, is that okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. Go for it.
This looks great, look at that.
I know, I'm going straight for the mashed potatoes.
That's something else.
Right?
All right, I want to come back to this.
Yes.
Because this thing here
right here.
is staring me in the face.
This is, this is a
Cuban
favorite.
sandwich.
It's the favorite amongst a lot of people, yeah.
And what fascinates me about a Cuban sandwich is, I mean, as far as Cuban food goes, this is the king. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter where you
this
go.
is the sandwich.
That is, right?
This is what you think.
Right, let's check it out. So what do we got on here?
So what we got in here is a traditional Cuban. We got pulled pork, we got some ham, we got some pickles, some Swiss cheese, and some mustard.
Great. Well, let's try it, shall we?
Yes. Right, I'm gonna go with this side.
It's mustard on mustard, and a little bit more mustard.
Right, and I don't even like mustard, and I love this sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was like, maybe not. And then they were like, try it. So I tried it, and I fell in love with it.
Oh my gosh. And the pickles kind of offsets the harshness of the mustard. It's great. Husband and wife Lisa and Lewis created a new old-fashioned diner with a Cuban flair right here in a funky arts district. This nostalgic diner is one of the city's oldest restaurants. It's a trip back in time. It's an historic landmark with the original storefront that has stood the test of time. At one time, Elvis Presley was a regular with an unusual favourite meal.
Welcome to the arcade restaurant.
Thank you so much for having us.
I'm Kelsey Zapatis. Nice to meet y'all. Kelsey.
So we're following the footsteps of Elvis today, and apparently he'd like to eat some unusual food.
Welcome to the South.
And he sat right over there in that booth over there, right?
Yeah, him and his girlfriend in the 50s would go shopping in this area. They would frequent the restaurant and eat lunch right over at that booth.
Has the restaurant changed much in all the time?
So you can see where everybody's elbows have been at this counter. Everything's original, the seats, the tables. So when you walk in, you're kind of going back in time. It's an old school 50s diner. The building was built in the 20s. So we're celebrating 100 years this year, and 4 generations. So me and my husband are the 4th generation to be doing this.
All right, so I want to eat what Elvis ate.
Okay, so he loved to eat the fried peanut butter banana sandwich.
What on what?
So it's kind of healthy if you think about it. It's got protein, we have peanut butter, we have fruit, a banana, and then we put it on the griddle and fry it. So that's where it gets really good. The butter on the bread makes it crispy, and I think you'll enjoy it.
All right, let's do it.
So we obviously want to peel the banana, and we want to make sure that the slices are thin.
Okay.
And we use Texas toast, so not just regular white toast. We want it to be thick, so it can absorb everything and not get too toasty here.
I mean, this is the thing, Elvis did a lot of thrusting and he was a very energetic sort of character.
Right.
So he probably needed the energy from this, right?
He definitely needed the energy, of course. I mean, he would
doesn't love bananas and peanut butter?
I know, right? It's everything that's good about, you know, those after school snacks, peanut butter, banana.
Celery, and peanut butter, that's also a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take it back into the kitchen and we're gonna put it on our flat top griddle with some butter and we're gonna fry it. So
Great, all right. We'll let you do that and I can't wait to see how it comes back out.
Yes.
Have you eaten here before, obviously?
I have, yes I have. Now this is the oldest cafe, restaurant in Memphis. It's been here since 1919. Now this is a 4th generation restaurant. This is the Pados family. It was their great grandfather Peiros, I think that's how you say his name. Yeah. He was actually a Greek immigrant here. And he named it Arcade because back then arcade is what we usually call a mall, where you can stay, eat, play, do whatever you wanted. And he found this location. His son, Harry, I'm so excited.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Fried peanut butter banana sandwich.
That is great. So that was just cooked on the griddle there?
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
Goodness gracious.
That's just coming out everywhere. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that.
I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let me get
Let's try.
I need some bananas.
Have you had this before?
I have had this before, but it's been a few years and I added bacon to it.
Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Right? Right?
Wow.
Right? Isn't that amazing?
That is so good.
Now you know why Elvis ate one almost every single day, maybe twice a day. For real. For real. Yes.
All right, Taylor, you have been amazing. I've had the best day with you today.
I know, you're so much fun.
You know what, but I got a lot, I'm really full now.
Yeah, you're gonna be full. Yeah, we have nothing healthy here, so.
I know, right? Thank you so much, Taylor. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Family tradition and southern charm have been preserved here in the South Main Historic District. Raised in the fires of barbecue competitions, Central Barbecue is a world champion that draws people in from all over the world.
Hey, Papa. How are you doing, Gary? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me here in beautiful Memphis, Tennessee.
Absolutely, and it's a beautiful city.
You know what? You guys don't know how to do barbecue very well.
No, we're not at all barbecue people at all.
Completely opposite, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And when it comes to barbecue, no one does it better than you. No one knows it better than you.
Yes, I am a certified judge, Memphis made judge. Yes.
Which is awesome. Well, why don't we get inside and we'll judge this barbecue right here?
Absolutely, absolutely. Come on.
Let's do it.
We are cooking all day. Matter of fact, the pits run 24/7. The shoulders are loaded at 5:30, 4 in the afternoon. They're gonna cook for 12 hours. So by the time I get here at 5 a.m., the shoulders are ready to come out. We got 2 pits back there, and I started loading the other pits. So the pits are rolling 24/7.
The key ingredient here is Southern hospitality. At this place, you can taste the love in every bite.
Oh wow, look at this. This is great. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Now this is a Memphis dish, Gary. What I love about our nachos is that first of all, Central makes their own chips.
Oh wow.
And when you have that combination, that salty chip with that pork in there, and you have your cheese and that sauce, it's just an unbelievable combination. It really is.
That's a really different nacho than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Living in Los Angeles and Australia.
You're in Memphis, man. We Memphisize everything.
Pretty much.
My favorite is the wings. We have a wing called the Muddy because I love spicy wings.
The wings are prepared in a 4-step process. First of all, what they do is they marinate those wings in Louisiana hot sauce for 24 hours.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. Then they smoke them. Then they fry them. And then they season them.
Is there anything left after all that?
Yeah, here, try one.
Which one?
Try either one. Try any one you want.
I'll do the dry one?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
Okay. There's still meat on there.
Absolutely.
Which is something else. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Isn't that good? It's different.
What am I'm tasting so much.
I'm telling you, it's just popping in your mouth.
Because I'm tasting what's on the outside. Mm-hmm. Also on the inside, there is like a real sweetness or
absolutely
some sauce or something that's seeped in.
Yep, it's that dry rub. It's the rub they're putting in there. That seasoning at the end. Now this is a beef brisket.
Okay, great.
Now,
let's try that. You're not all about beef, you're about the pork.
I'm about the pork.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, this is excellent. This is excellent. Same way, it's prepared just like the pork.
Okay, great. Oh yeah. That barbecue rub, that all the sauce.
That's homemade. All that stuff's homemade.
Really
Absolutely.
sweet.
Very sweet. Memphis, we like it sweet here.
Yeah.
We really do.
Absolutely delicious. All right.
Now let me ask you something. Do you like turnip greens?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Try those right there. Try those right
there. So these are the turnip top of the... Delicious. You've been amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of food to eat. Let's do it Memphis style.
You got it. Let's Memphisize it.
Central Barbecue has definitely set the bar and gets another vote from me. Comfort food comes with a welcoming hug here at Alcina's. Owner Betty Joyce treats every customer like family.
And Betty Joyce.
And Gary. Oh, thank you so much for coming to Alcina's.
So good to meet you. And you know what? You've had Guy Ferrero come, you've had like...
Harry Smith. I'm like, no, not you. A little girl from Mississippi being interviewed by a man from talk to president.
It's
so,
amazing.
God, it's God.
Now, you kind of started this after your son died, right?
So after I lost my only child, which was Will Atlee Tamayo, that we called Go-Go, in a motorcycle accident, I knew that I had to find another way to live again.
Yeah.
So I always thought about how food, when I was a child, brought everyone together.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what better way for me to survive?
I love it. So what are you going to cook for us today?
I got so much love to give you, Gary, but we're going to do some cabbage and some hot water cornbread.
Yeah.
Had never heard of that till I came to Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Some fried chicken, and we're going to do some fried green tomatoes. And you can't come down Tennessee without having a getaway. Very sweet Kool-Aid.
All right. Well, let's do it, shall we?
So we get ready to do some cabbage.
Okay.
Okay, baby, so what we do.
Yep.
And I take it and I roll it. Because there's no certain way. And, you know, cut it like this. And we're going to saute this.
Okay, great.
So we're going to put this in.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay,
you want this diced?
Yeah, that's fine, just like you did that. I am so proud of you.
I'm trying my best. There we go.
Okay, I want you to look how pretty this looks with all this different color. Food's supposed to be just like me and you.
Yeah.
Attractive. You know, I want people when they cook for their families, I want their friends or whomever, I want them to feel and taste the love.
Betty prides her meals on family recipes that feed the soul.
All right, this is the best part for me. That was all just hard work.
I know. So now you're getting ready to taste the love.
Oh, I love it.
The
Okay,
love.
let's do it. So this is the getaway.
This is getaway.
Some people call it Kool-Aid, right?
Kool-Aid, right. So what you think?
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna be running around the walls on that. That's just so much sugar and so much punch.
But it's love.
This is so
filled
good.
with love. Filled with love. That's why it's called getaway.
All right, can I try these first?
Yeah, these are the fried green tomatoes.
Okay, fried green
just
tomatoes.
take and
Who would have ever thought?
Go, what you think?
Yum. Oh, wow. Do you know what? Even though they were green, they're now ripe because they're really soft inside now.
And you can fry the red ones.
That's good. All right.
Good, okay.
You gonna try some too?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try some of this cabbage. Good? No! Oh!
Bam!
Yeah. Let me try some of this cabbage.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, that's really kind of got a real bite to it. You can taste the onions, you can taste obviously the peppers.
The seasoning, the spices.
And there's a real kick to it.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Gary, you eating soul food now, baby. You doing the soul thing.
I love that. Let's try the chicken here. I mean,
Okay.
I've had this before, so I mean, everyone's got fried chicken all around the world now.
Right.
There's a guy called Colonel who kind of took it around the world.
It needs to stay maybe back on the farm.
You reckon? Because this is the real thing.
Because that's the real thing.
Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is good. So we're going to finish up here.
Okay.
You've been amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. You have too. Give me some love.
Okay. Mwah. We had a great time.
Okay, we
Thank you.
family now. Bam.
What separates this southern style cuisine is the vibrant, happy atmosphere and recipes made with love. Take a step back in time to this Italian Renaissance hotel with a treasured history and luxurious design. The most beloved attraction is the 5 feathered friends who grace the hotel guests with their presence twice a day.
Tradition here at the Peabody Hotel and the Duck started back in 1933. There was a gentleman named Edward Pembroke who was hired as a bellman. Just so happened he was a former trainer for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, and he was the one who came up with the concept of taking 5 North American mallard ducks, 1 male, 4 females. He took them downstairs to the lobby, marched up a red carpet every morning at 5 o'clock. And then he marched them from that lobby fountain back to the elevator and would bring it back up here every evening at 5. So he was the one that's responsible for the march of the Peabody Ducks. They've got it pretty good around here.
In the heart of downtown, this prestigious building is an iconic Memphis landmark, known as the gold standard for hospitality for over 150 years.
Hey, Doug,
Jerry,
great to meet
welcome.
you. Thank you so much. This
We're
is
honored to have you.
For real?
Yes.
You know, I feel a little honoured just by the absolute spectacle of this place. It's just so stunning. So we're going to do an afternoon tea, right?
Correct.
Let's do it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, thank you so much for hosting
Thank you,
me.
sir.
It's kind of a little of a modern miracle because you feel like you've stepped back in time, but you've lost none of the important elements of a great hotel.
I've got to tell you a funny story. So I got here 16 years ago, and my first year, ex-President Jimmy Carter was coming to visit the hotel.
Wow.
His first thing, this is the President of the United States, says is, when is the Duck March? So we save him a spot near the fountain, and he comes down. He's like a little kid sitting there waiting to watch the Duck March. Yeah. But over to the right was this tall gentleman with a black leather coat on, and he's looking over his shoulder because he's way too cool. But it was Michael Jordan.
Really?
Michael Jordan's here.
Right in the same
This was
time.
back when he was here with the Wizards, when he used to play for the Wizards. But back then, we used to allow smoking up on the mezzanine level.
Yeah.
And sitting up on the balcony in the chair overlooking the fountain is Lisa Marie Presley and Nicolas Cage.
You're kidding me.
So at one Duck March, we've got the President of the United States, Michael Jordan, Lisa Marie, and Nicolas Cage. And I turned to our director of marketing and said, this is huge.
It is.
And he looks at me and says, no, it's just another typical day at the Peabody.
But you know what? I mean, the whole concept of the ducks is like the fact that those important people are watching these little creatures come up and find their fast.
I know. Yeah.
It takes you into a different time.
Most definitely.
You know when you go to a movie and you walk in and you just escape for like a couple of hours
Right.
from the world? I feel like that's what this hotel does.
I would agree.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a different world. Like, I mean, it's like glamorous.
You know, sometimes I think about, well, I've got to go to dinner in Chez Philippe. I'm joining some friends for dinner, and I think, okay, it's going to be a nice long dinner and everything else. And it's every time I come here, the experience is so grand.
Well, let's get into our tea, and you've been wonderful. I'm going to head out and watch the ducks.
You got it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Appreciate it.
The prestigious history holds strong here at Peabody Hotel, and whether it be through the architecture or the southern cooking, deep tradition is found everywhere here in Memphis. Thanks for coming on the journey with us today. Join us next time as we continue the tasting journey throughout America.